February ni som ni pariat sang ni som ni paruk ani hei ka ho chia ka riek don ani in thak pokale in thak man lo breaking news oma in theu to tuna chuan United States le Israel tang kopin tuna hianin Iran be puyan thak meka Donald Trump hianin statement aron siam ngal le mi mai ni chumi kan riek tan ma chuan hei kan en ho lokang
St. Anthony's Higher Secondary School chuan kum sangni somni paruka tanga sangni somni pasari academic sessionatan class 9 atanga class 12 arts admission kan hongle ta e kan zirlai te talent ho chuanan co-curricular activities strong school sport field trip picnic excursion teachers day le adang te ro pui taka man pui thinan ni experienced teacher ten pathian thune na no pangan zirtirna le an kai hroina skula hian admission ron ti vero le
St. Anthony's Higher Secondary School go hati ate po nan ron zin ve to ani pui lai mai admission in lo ti theu don ni o ole tu da chuan in kan react chanang.
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people.
Nuna hianin hun reilo tekal ta khanin US chuanin be puya tha ka tia news then khatina an pon dan chuan hi United States te hi an ma ni chi in an chelova United States Air Force Navy le Israel Air Force te heng thil pathum tang ko phianin Irana be puyan tha ka chuanin news ina apon dan chuanin Khamenei office te Khamenei omna inte heng te hi an target big ni news hian in aron report photani hei chu developing story ania chu wan chuanin kha kan hriat thei chin ani Trump hian in heta be pui kan thak na chan chu atia aron soivea amara chu be pui an thak na chan chu kan traffic to ani Iran hian in nuclear program a ban san du lowa US in ban san turin anora ban san du lowa ting hian in Trump ate chuanin action an lata ani.
Its menacing activities directly endanger the United States, our troops, our bases overseas, and our allies throughout the world.
Ramsang sanga kan thopui te US sipai mun tam tak khovel ramsang sanga omte heng zong hi Iran hianin abitum thina heng te hi ven hi man ngai ani Iran laka hian atia.
For 47 years, the Iranian regime has chanted death to America and waged an unending campaign of bloodshed and mass murder, targeting the United States, our troops, and the innocent people in many, many countries.
Ramdam taka Iran hianin United States te laka United States mi le sa te laka be pu lo thak to thina kum somli pasari chung te meu American so hit hero se tiang khanin thuan lo out so pui thina ni.
Among the regime's very first acts was to back a violent takeover of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, holding dozens of American hostages for 444 days.
444 days kum khat chuang te meu teran khopuya US Embassy hi tuna regime hianin tunhai akhirni lo mana to aniang khakha anlo lalui to ani ti khanin kum khat chuang te meu khata khanin America mi le sa te ka hostage ang han lo shreng bet to ani.
In 1983, Iran's proxies carried out the Marine barracks bombing in Beirut that killed 241 American military personnel.
241 military personnel mi zani somli pakhat United States sipai te hi kumsang khat zakwa somriat pathuma khanin Iran helkhoi tam tak te khanin an lo be to an lo that to ani.
In 2000, they knew and were probably involved with the attack on the USS Cole. Many died. Iranian forces
kumsang hi apo khanin Iran te po hi direct zonin kanin ro chun timi alawa ma ro chun hriat pui vek thawanga kumsang hi apo khanin United States USA satia hi indolong ati na nitura ka ngai ringo take hian kami te po khan lo be to mi tam takin nun na an chan to ani.
Forces killed and maimed hundreds of American service members in Iraq. The regime's proxies have continued to launch countless attacks against American forces stationed in the Middle East in recent years.
Tun haya po Middle East mun tam taka Iran hel khoi te hianin United States sipai te hi an lo be thina
as well as U.S. naval and commercial vessels in international shipping lanes.
Tuifin riata te po international mi zong song inan man thei turanga ngaya po Iran hianin United States long te hi bungropur long te hi alo target to thina ni.
It's been mass terror and we're not going to put up with it any longer.
Tuna chuanin kan do thein in tlin to bik lawa hetianga kan laka helche tanga an chet na hi phuba kan lave to do ni.
From Lebanon to Yemen and Syria to Iraq, the regime has armed, trained, and funded terrorist militias that have soaked the earth with blood and guts.
Lebanon atanga Syria thlengin Yemen atanga Iraq thlengin atinin ka sia khang Middle East ram sang sanga khanin Iraq te hianin proxy tam takan nei ya hel khoi tam takan nei khang te kha ral thuam te a supply ya khang an ral thuam a supply ya wang khan khang hel ho khanin mun tam taka poyan khoya thi sen a chuak na sa ani.
And it was Iran's proxy, Hamas, that launched the monstrous October 7th attacks on Israel, slaughtering more than 1,000 innocent people, including 46 Americans, while taking 12 of our citizens hostage. It was brutal.
Hamasin Israel kha an bei vak ani kha an la theu wang kha ta han khami tum khanin American mi le sa mi somli paruk nunna an chana khami baka khanin mi som pahni an threng bet bokani hostage angin rap thak le ani.
Something like the world has never seen before.
Khovelina ala mu ngai mi alo thil thlengani.
Iran is the world's #1 state sponsor of terror and just recently killed tens of thousands of its own citizens on the street as they protested. It is
Khovela hianin Iran hi terrorist helho support tu lian ber tu na Iran sarkari support tu lian ber an nia helho an support na sa emema tun haya po an mi le sa nge Iranians mi sing chuang te meu nun na an lak sak ani tu na Iran aro relai sarkar hian.
Always been the policy of the United States, in particular my administration, that this terrorist regime can never have a nuclear weapon.
United States administration du dan abikin ke mani administration chuanin an du dan ber chu Iran te hianin nuclear ral thuam nuclear program hi an nei lo turan ti hi kan du dan ania.
Say it again, they can never have a nuclear weapon.
They can never have Iran hianin nuclear weapon hi eng ti kong zong ma in an nei tur ani lo ati.
That is why in Operation Midnight Hammer last June, we obliterated the regime's nuclear program at Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan. After that attack, we
Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan nikum a khanin Operation Midnight Hammer mang khanin a nuclear mun poimo tak te kan ti chiat sak to a
warned them never to resume their malicious pursuit of nuclear weapons.
Voi khat ma nuclear program a nuclear ral thuam nuclear related thil sim hi nuclear ya kai hnoi thil sim hi boy pui chun zom to su ti in warning kan pe ani.
And we sought repeatedly to make a deal. We tried. They wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. Again, they wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. They didn't know what was happening. They just wanted to practice evil.
Voi tam tak deal siam pui kan tuma kan indora kan negotiate a chang le an du lo le nuan ron du le enge thil theng om zia po hi ani chon an hret hiam lo ani.
But Iran refused, just as it has for decades and decades. They've rejected every opportunity to renounce their nuclear ambitions, and we can't take it anymore.
Atopa chuanin Iran te hian nuclear deal kan du dan angin siam pui min du lowa no kenin nuclear al thuam mi boy pui to su kan ti line ani chuan an boy pui lui tleta tuna chuanin kan do thein in tlin to lo hetiang hianin chet kan la ani.
Instead, they attempted to rebuild their nuclear program and to continue developing long-range missiles that can now threaten our very good friends and allies in Europe, our troops stationed overseas, and could soon reach the American homeland.
An nuclear ral thuam hun pui tam tak kan ti chet sak vek to nuwa khanin an boy pui chun zom le ani khang an boy pui chun zom awang le tuna hianin intercontinental ballistic missile mun hla tak kap thleng pha te an boy pui chhole ta ka wang le he tiang thil an boy pui awanga ram tam taka kan thian tha tak te abikin Europe te chuan nakina ke mani US ngei po himin ron ka phak mai dona kan thria ta wangin heti heng zong te hi ti to vek angai ni tin Trump hianin ron soita mia mai ni.
Just imagine how emboldened this regime would be if they ever had and actually were armed with nuclear weapons as a means to deliver their message. For these reasons, the United States military is undertaking a massive and ongoing operation.
Han ngai to chin maula tu na po hian hetiang hianin Iran hi an sual ania nuclear ral thuam tak hi an kuta hianin han om phei se chu tun ai hianin an varap thak le zual don em tuna hianin heng zong thil awang hianin United States te chuanin tuna hianin Iran a be pui kan thak meka he be pui kan thak hi voi khat thak zawani lawa tuna hianin alakal rengani. It is an ongoing operation
to prevent this very wicked, radical dictatorship from threatening America and our core national security interests.
Bela chuanin khamene hi da that an duani top mai na.
We are going to destroy their missiles and raise their missile industry to the ground. It will be totally, again, obliterated. An missile zong tele an missile siam chuana zong hi vai vuta kan chantir vek don ani. We're going to annihilate their navy. We're going to ensure that the region's terrorist proxies can no longer destabilize the region or the world.
An navy zong kan ti che vekanga an noi chimit vekanga an hel khoi zong te po an that chimit vekanga tin hetinga kan ti nuai hi chuanin Middle East a hianin heng ho hianin buaina an siam le thei to don lawani
and attack our forces and no longer use their IEDs or roadside bombs, as they are sometimes called, to so gravely wound and kill thousands and thousands of people, including many Americans. And we will ensure that Iran does not obtain a nuclear weapon.
Iran hianin nuclear ral thuam an nei lo he kan du bera an nei lo nan kan thei top kan chua don ani.
It's a very simple message. They will never have a nuclear weapon.
Nuclear
This regime will soon learn that no one should challenge the strength and might of the United States Armed Forces.
Iran realize sarkar hianin zirna thilan zir chuak thuai dona chu United States sipai te hi an chau tur ani lo te hi Iran te hianin tuna ro relai sarkar Iran ro relai sarkar te hianin an zir chuak thuai do ni.
I built and rebuilt our military in my first administration, and there is no military on earth even close to its power, strength, or sophistication.
Tuna United States sipai te an ral thuam nei zong te hi heng zong hi khowela hianin min elpha kong engkima eng factora po eng genre po eng category po ni se khovel ramdang sipai te hian America sipai te hi enga ma min elpha lo ani hati ni.
My administration has taken every possible step to minimize the risk to U.S. personnel in the region.
Ka administration te hianin komi Middle East US mile sate ina harsat na antolo na turin thei top kan chua.
Even so, and I do not make this statement lightly, the Iranian regime seeks to kill. The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost and we may have casualties.
Tuna hianin US sipai te thile hliam an om mai thei an chan chu Iran hianin tha min khang ho te kha tha atum ve tle tani.
That often happens in war.
Indona chon khang kha chu thil theng ve thin reng ani.
But we're doing this not for now, we're doing this for the future.
Heng thil kan ti hi tuna tan chawani lawa kan ma hun zela tan ani.
And it is a noble mission.
He thil kan ti me ka hi mission zaom takani ti zo khan choimeng o.
We pray for every service member as they selflessly risk their lives to ensure that Americans and our children will never be threatened by a nuclear-armed Iran.
Tuna hianin henga in tham noi zong US mile sa zong te hi kan trong trai puya.
We ask God to protect all of our heroes in harm's way.
Pathian he na heng zong te hi pathian na om pui the na turin kan trong trai kan di la.
And we trust that with his help, the men and women of the armed forces will prevail.
ประเทศอินมินปุยอ่ะมินจันปุยอ่ะเนี่ยนักกันจังเงียง
We have the greatest in the world, and they will prevail.
สิไปเขาเวลาสิไปทับเบิลกันเนี่ยอันจักกังตัวนั้นอินโดนีเซีย
To the members of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard,
ตัวนั้นเฮียนี่อิหร่านสิไปเตะอิหร่านสิไป
the
เตะ
armed forces, and all of the police, I say tonight that you must lay down your weapons and have complete immunity.
อิหร่านสิไปเตะตัวนั้นเฮียนี่อินสิไลเตะดาชาอุลารอนอินเซเรนเดอร์
Or in the alternative, face certain death.
อันนี้เราชวนอินที่นั่นอินมาชนัง
So, lay down your arms. You will be treated fairly with total immunity, or you will face certain death.
อินสิไลเตะดาชาอุลารอนอินเซเรนเดอร์อุลาจุดยังอันนี้เราชวนอินที่นั่นอินมาชนังแต่อิน void นี่ a warning อันนี้
Finally, to the great proud people of Iran, I say tonight that the hour of your freedom is at hand.
ตัวไหนเห็นอินรันมีปุยเตออินบุลก็สวยดูซูอินตันจะเล่นนะดาร์อารอนริตาอันนี้อันเล็ดเทียมเจ้าอังเรงอัส
Stay sheltered. Don't leave your home. It's very dangerous outside. Bombs will be dropping everywhere.
Bombs will be dropping everywhere คอยมุนาปอบอมกันรอนทากดอนนี่ชูบานสวัสดินอินอมมุนาต้มหิมมุลาปอนารอนสวกละอุลาละอมดอนนี่ติตบมาว่าหันปุยไม่
When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take.
อัลเล่แห่ง operation กันเจาะต่อหุ่นอาชวานินอินสอร์การค่ะนังมานี่ตาตูรันนี่ต่อ it will be yours to take OMG
This will be probably your only chance for generations.
ตัวนี้อินตัน chance อมชุนอันนี้เทียนี่
For many years, you have asked for America's help, but you never got it.
ผมตั้มตักสู้อเมริกาปุ่นเดียลต่อมาเซ็งมวยแล้ว
No
วะ
president was willing to do what I am willing to do tonight.
President US President อมโตเตนะอันตีงำเราเลยอันตีดูเราที่เกี่ยวชวนนินให้ใจนายเฮียนินกติอ่ะ
Now you have a president who is giving you what you want. So let's see how you respond.
ตัวนายเฮียนิน US President นังมานี่ดูเป็นงำตูเจ้าให้กับอมากติเมกะเจ็ดกันละเมกะเองตินเงอินเราโดนสนังงั้นเราทีรังเตนี่
America is backing you with overwhelming strength and devastating force. Now is the time to seize control of your destiny and to unleash the prosperous and glorious future that is close within your reach.
เฮ้ยนี่อเมริกามีปุยเตชนินนังนี่อิรันมีปุยเตฮีงั้น support เล็ดเจ้าตัวนายเฮียนินอินตีเทียงังค่ะนักกินมิชชั่นกันจะหุ่นอาคานินอินตีดอนันเนี่ยอินสอร์การตัวนั้นสอร์การค่ะอินกุตาอมดอนันนี่อาเตียนี่
This is the moment for action. Do not let it pass. May God bless the brave men and women of America's armed forces. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless you all. Thank you.
ยูประเทศนินไง US สิไปเต USA เตลินจะว่าอินมาสอมเจ้าเราเสกฮัลโหลแม่ตีน่ะต่อปะว่าหันบนไม่ไอ้ที่ยัง statement OMG ง่อยโม่ปุยเร็มแล้วไม่บุญกติไล่เบอร์ซูปอน่ะชวกซูมุนติน่ะบอมกันรอนทักดอนจุมีกันตีจัวนินรอนชวกอุละสอร์การอิรันสอร์การค่ะอินกุตาอมดอนอินตาตูรันนี่กันเราที่เร่งเจ้าที่ว่าหันบนไม่กติจงค่ะการเรียกเทนี่พัดเตะเซ news update ออมเพียงกันรอนเรียกเซลดอนเนี่ยวิดีโอเลยไอ้หมูเล่เช่าดอนเนี่ย